like this. What you do.
In this video we've got Eric Clapton displaying a couple of pentatonic licks. Now I've done one of these a while ago, but I only did one in the video, so I thought I'd do a few more. I thought I'd do 3 today and include the tabs on screen as well. So this is from his 1968 Cream interview at the Royal Albert Hall, when he's demonstrating on his Gibson SG how he likes to, play some of his stock pentatonic licks. Let's play it all the way through and then we'll break it down lick by lick.
You just get... and you get it very, very thin, like this. That's what you do.
Right, so we're in A minor pentatonic, box 1 off the 5th fret. And you're also using the extension of box 1, so we're creeping into box 2 on the top 3 strings. And what Clapton's doing, it's minor pentatonic, but he's always adding in that major third, or he's bending up to the major third. So you can think of what I've gone over in other videos is your A minor pentatonic, plus think of your A dominant 7 chord, there's that major third. When we're dealing with the blues, we're generally using dominant 7 chords and we're bringing in that major third to our A minor pentatonic. So let's do the first lick. So the first lick is starting, we're going to do a double stop, sliding into box 2. So we've got 8th fret ring finger on the G string, middle finger on the 7th fret of the B, and we're going to slide that in a half step up to the 9 and the 8. So that's the G and the B strings. That's the first part of the lick. I've tabbed it from sliding up just a half step. You can just bring in the slide from anywhere, it doesn't really matter. So that's the first part. And then we come back into box 1 and play the 7th fret on the G string with our ring finger. Then we come over to our first finger, 5th fret G string, that's our minor third. And we're going to push that up towards the major third. Then we're going to do a stack G and D strings, both on the 7th fret. Now Clapton uses his ring finger and his middle finger to do these stacks. So we're going to go ring finger back to the G string 7th fret, and then middle finger 7th fret of the D. And then we're going to come back to that minor third, push it up, and then finish it on the root 7th fret of the D. That's lick 1.
And you get it very, very thin, like this.
So lick 2 is going to slide in from the 7th to the 9th. So we're sliding into the 5 of the scale. And then we're going to do a hammer 8 to 10 on the B string. So there we're going flat 7 to the root. So take a note of the notes that Eric starts on and finishes on, because that's how he gets his really cool phrasing. So we've got 7-9, G string, then hammer 8 to 10 on the B, then we're going to get 8th fret of the high E, and then come back to the 10th fret of the B, which is our root, and we're going to do that twice. straight after that we're going to come back up to this 9th fret, and we're going to slide down to the 7th fret back into box 1. And back over to the 5th fret, now minor 3rd, G string. And then we're going to do that stack again, 7 and 7. And this time he hammers into the major 3rd from the minor 3rd. Gives it some vibrato. And then finishes on the root. So take note of that phrasing. We slide in, and then the next phrase, and then we finish it off. So it's like 3 little phrases within one lick. All in box 1 and the extension, just adding that major 3rd. Lick 3. So Eric gets a bit more fruity on this lick. So if we're starting off box 1 with the root, so again we're going to slide into that 5. So we're going to go root, D string, 7th fret, then down the minor pentatonic, so then we're going to go minor 3rd, 5th fret, then 7th fret of the G, into the 5 of the scale, so we've moved up into box 2, bit of vibrato, back to that 8th to 10th fret on the B, but he does a double hammer there, he hammers twice. So again that's root, flat 7 to the root. Back to the flat 7 to the 8th fret of the B, and then we're going to do that slide again. We're going to come over with our ring finger and slide back from 9 to 7. And then he finishes off, so I'm going to do this lick in 2 halves. So he finishes off the first half. We do a hammer from 5 to 7 on the G, pull off. So 1 pick, hammer, pull off. And then we go to the root. So the first half of lick 3. And then he goes straight into the 5th fret and hammers into the 7th, this is on the G string, and pushes up a half step with 1 pick. I think he actually pushes up on the 5th fret, the minor 3rd as well. So we've got a tiny push there, hammer, and then pushes that up a half step, all with 1 pick. And then we go 5-5, B and high E. Then pull off 8th to the 5th fret on the B string. Then we go 7th fret G, then back to the 5th fret. Then we do that 5-7 hammer on pull off on the G string, back to the root, and then we do a hammer 5 to 7 on the G, back to the minor 3rd on the G, and push that up just towards that major 3rd. So that whole lick really slowly, I'll go over this a couple of times. You really want to practice the second part of this lick. You could do it on its own. Slowly. Really good to practice these licks in box 1. the video one more time.
You just get... And you get it very, very thin, like this. That's what you do.
Okay, let's go through these licks slowly. Lick 1. Lick 2. Lick 3. Sorry. And if you're new to these licks, these are ideal for if you just learned all your minor pentatonic boxes and you're a bit bored of just going up and down scales. Learn these little small licks and, you know, watch Clapton, listen to his phrasing, and try and understand, well, some of the notes are your flat 7, your root, your minor 3rd, and you'll notice how he generally starts and finishes on these notes and then does cool phrasing in between. If you want the PDF tab sheet for this lesson, you can go to my Patreon page, which I've just started. All the lessons I'm doing on YouTube, I'll be putting on there with the downloadable tab. So you can go there and get all the tabs for some of my previous lessons, and I'll be putting them all on going forwards. I'm going to do the rest. There's quite a lot more licks in this video, so I'm going to do another part to this and I'll go over the rest of them. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.